I invite you to take a break with me. I've just come out of a lunch and learn with a wonderful group of people. It was called Wellness at Your Desk, to an organization who is ready to instill the culture of well being in the workplace and to promote micro breaks throughout the day at regular intervals to help their teams be more at ease, more effective, more energized, and more joyful in their workday. The part of the work that we were doing today together was to take a look at some of the different ways that we can influence our brains and our body. So we've designed different tips and techniques that we call our fast fit tips to get you either fired up and focused when you need to be alert and on top of your game to step into a meeting, to have a challenging conversation, or to meet a deadline. Or there are also ways that we can become more calm and relaxed by influencing our breath, along with other ways to evacuate stress really quickly through different tips and techniques that we practiced together today. So had a lot of fun, and I wanted to share one of these tips here with you because it's so beneficial, and this is the one that a few people commented on most, saying how calm and relaxed that it made them. So it might not be the best tip if you've got to be really fired up and ready for a meeting. You might walk in a little bit too much in your Zen zone. But on those moments towards the end of the morning or the end of the day when you're ready just to release that tension and to give yourself a nice little reset, this will help you come into a state that we call coherence. And so if you were to look at what that is on a graph, your heart rate rhythms would be nice and steady. And so when we bring forth feelings of positive emotions and well-being and joy, appreciation and gratitude, then we influence our brain and our heart to become coherent, where they work more closely together and we end up feeling the results of feeling more relaxed, as opposed to being in chaos mode where there's anxiety and stress and impatience and frustration that leads to suppressing our immune system and decreases our performance and our ability to focus. So we cannot be in solution mode. We cannot be creative or effective when we are in high stress modes. So this is where these micro breaks are really helpful to help us tap into our innate feelings of peace, of joy, and of well-being so that we can be more creative. So taking the break, oftentimes people report finding those solutions or the ideas or the answers to the issues that needed addressing just because they took that break and took a time out. So have you ever found that the best ideas come when you're out walking or you're in the shower or trying to fall asleep? Because your brain is going into deeper alpha states and relaxing. So that's what we're going to do right now. If you wish to join me, I invite you to close your eyes right now and take a couple of deep breaths. And as you settle in, I'm going to close my eyes with you. As you settle in, lengthen your spine, find a comfortable seat. That might be on a chair, it might be on a cushion. And notice the rhythm right now of your inhalation and exhalation. Our breath teaches us a lot about our natural state. If we're stressed and tense, it might be shaky and shallow. And as we become more calm and relaxed, the breath is naturally deeper, longer, and more at ease. Follow the natural current of your breath now from beginning to end without trying to change anything. And the first of the 5 steps is to accept. Accepting and allowing wherever you are right now as being perfect. That means acknowledging any emotions that you may be feeling of discomfort and simply labeling them for whatever they are. I am feeling just an inward sense of what's happening in your inner currents right now. encourage you to take the 12-inch journey from your head down to your heart, into your body, and to feel what's present right now without judging it, labeling it, or having any kind of opinion. Simply noticing things as they are. And now tune into the natural breath once again, and I invite you to breathe in through your nose and draw air more deeply down into your belly. Exhale through an imaginary straw, through pursed lips, and let all the air release. And if you find it helpful to have that more visceral experience to connect to your body, place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Do your best to expand the abdomen as you breathe in, so there's less movement of your upper hand or your chest and more movement through the lower hand in your belly, feeling the diaphragm descend, which is such a soothing process for your internal organs and the functioning of your nervous system. As you breathe in through the nose and breathe out through your mouth, do your best to balance the breath, which sends a signal to your nervous system now that you are safe. We breathe in at least 5 seconds in duration, and breathe out those same 5-second duration, creating a sense of balance and stillness inside of you. And if the mind gets distracted, simply reel yourself back in, reconnect to the breath, feeling the temperature of air as you breathe in. And as you breathe out. Simply notice that you are breathing and being still in this moment, regardless of what's happening in your external environment. We have complete sovereignty over what's happening in our inner environment. And this allows you to conserve your vital energy as opposed to consuming your energy at a rapid rate, being too speedy in your mind or always in action. This is just a nice time out to tune in. And you continue that until you feel a sense of peace and harmony start to take place of whatever other emotions or mind disturbances were there initially. And draw your awareness to your heart. As we now breathe, we also focus on appreciation and gratitude. And this isn't just something to check off your to-do list. There's a real reason why we practice gratitude. It's to elicit those feelings of well-being, of joy. Invite an inner smile or an outward smile, and it may be helpful initially to think of someone or something that you love, a person or a pet or a place, your happy place, your favorite vacation spot, a gorgeous sunrise, a soothing sunset. And keep bringing forth these images into your mind, as we know that our limbic brain and heart are intricately connected. What you think and visualize, you'll begin to sense. So bringing that sense of positivity and appreciation and love, things that bring you joy and elevate your energy and well-being right now. Keep bringing it in. Keep breathing it in. And as we start to cultivate this deeper feeling of our natural state of peace and harmony and joy, with practice, this tunes you into your intuition, your creativity, your more soulful self, your happier, healthier self. So allow that inner smile or outer smile to grow now as you continue cultivating this feeling and allowing it to expand, and breathe it into every cell of your body, knowing that you are now strengthening your immune system, You're balancing your nervous system, calming your mind, bringing greater health and well-being into your entire body. Complete another few rounds of breath. You can stay here as long as you wish. This is a daily practice, and the more you do it, the more you're strengthening these neural patterns within your brain so that you can tap into feelings of joy, peace, and well-being very quickly when you need it, in micro moments throughout the day, every hour, to remind yourself to come back to this natural state. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to this present moment, breathing more deeply and just tuning in and sensing how you feel now, just after those few minutes of mindful, coherent practice. So using those steps on your own, those 5 steps of number 1, we close our eyes, we become aware, and we allow. And then we breathe. Calm breathe in, relaxed breath out, regulating the breath on the in and the out breath. And then the practice of gratitude or appreciation with the intention of elevating our vibrations, elevating our joy and our well-being. I invite you to do this practice every day. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you feel just after those few minutes. I wish you well, be happy, and be you. Bye for now.